Okay, so once you get your court date, the next step is to write out what you want to say in court. You can't go in there not knowing how to answer questions, how to communicate how things are, what's going, who you had to answer, what numbers you had to call. You have to be with your paperwork. All paperwork you can have, you have to bring to court with you. With me, I have 1, 2, and the third court appearance papers to bring. You have to be on time to court. You have to show up ready to perform. My court date is on October 2nd, 9 a.m. So I have to be there on time. Go through the guards and all that time. It's unprofessional to have an excuse why you couldn't come to court on time. That doesn't look good. Don't do it. Another thing is, don't come to court unprepared. You have the time. That's why they give it to you maybe 2 weeks out. A little shy, 2 weeks out. You have time. I'm pre-prepared because I called code enforcements. I took a mold test. I got all my papers in one place. I'm packed. I have all my things I'm going to start printing out places and things just to support my case. So remember, you have to do this stuff. Don't run. It will catch up to you, especially with the internet phase of life. Everything is right at the fingertips. So where are you going? You might as well face it. You have to make sure you stick to the point. Yes, you are emotional. It's an emotional time. Things are not going as well as you want it to. But that's why you have time to write it out. Write it out. Put your points down. Stay on task. Stay on what you got to do. Make sure you read it through. It don't have to be nothing perfect. You're not a lawyer. You're not supposed to speak like a lawyer. You're not supposed to be a lawyer. If you have enough money to get your lawyer, that's fantastic. But if you're like me, you don't have it, you gotta do the best you can do. Unfortunately, and you're going up against a lawyer. So, just have to use what you got to get what you want. The laws work both ways. You just have to know how to use the laws. The judge is not expecting for you to know the law. But he's expected for you to at least try to know something about what you're talking about. Don't come in there with that foolishness and do not curse in court. So that is the next step. I think this is like step 3 or 4. I don't lost count. I think this is step 4, step 3, step 4. One of them. Anyway. So, yeah. So that's the next thing you have to do. Be prepared. Don't forget it. Another thing is, put your court date on your phone. You carry the phone around with you everywhere you go. Put it on your phone. Make an alarm. Make sure alarm 2, 3 times so you don't forget it. Be up, ready, and prepared. Be there. Like I said, supposed to be there at night. At least be out in the parking lot by 8:40, 8:30. Be out in the parking lot. You don't have to be inside. Just make sure you sit in a seat by 8:59. Don't try to sit in that seat afterwards. And you have to check in. And just unprofessional. And trying to make a point. Trying to be yourself. And on every paperwork, there is things you cannot do. So on mine it says no shorts, caps, or children allowed in courtroom. Proper courtroom attire required. Always pay attention to that. So everything is here on The notice of hearing, that's what they're calling it, the paperwork. The notice of hearing is court date. Everything is on there for you, so don't forget. Another tip, my life with Anika, this is what I'm living, so get on into it. I'll be back, because I'm not having a good day. I'm trying to, but I'm not having a good day today. All right, talk to you later.